welcome to News First presenting to you by Mindlabs International Institution. My name is Johan Ebenezer Gabriel, reporting to you highlights of this week. As for the local news update, University Technology Petronas UTP has been ranked 134th in the latest Global Times Higher Education (THE) Young University rankings to emerge as the nation's top young university. Let's hear it further from Solomon.
Thank you, Abby. Hello, everyone. This is Solomon Jazil Gabriel bringing to you the latest local news. UTP is top Malaysian university in Times Higher Education Young University rankings. According to its Vice Chancellor, Professor Muhammad Ibrahim Abdul Muttalib, UTP has got the highest in the country for the research indicator, which has further cemented its position as Malaysia's top private university and among the best universities in the world. Furthermore, Muhammad Ibrahim said UTP was the only private university in Malaysia with a 6-star rating, the highest performance level in MYRA for its research, development, commercialization, and has also achieved a 6-star or outstanding status in Setara for its teaching and learning. UTP will continue its focus on making progress through strategic partnerships, cutting-edge innovation, providing world-class learning and teaching environment, as well as educating and training the next generation of thinkers, innovators, leaders, and lifelong learners. Clearly, it is with sheer determination and commitment they have achieved this position. This is Solomon Jazil Gabriel. Thank you.
Thank you, Solomon. Now, highlight of the international news. George Floyd murder. Derek Chauvin sentenced to over 22 years. Bringing to you by Robert.
Thank you, Abby. This is Robert Ambarish, reporting the latest international news to you. After an extraordinary sequence of emotional testimony in a Minneapolis courtroom on Friday, a judge sentenced Derek Chauvin, a former police officer, to 22.5 years in prison for murdering George Floyd while on duty by kneeling on his neck for more than 9 minutes as he pleaded for air. The judge said Derek Chauvin's sentence was based on your abuse of a position of trust and authority, and also the particular cruelty shown to Mr. Floyd. Mr. Floyd, 48, died after Chauvin knelt on his neck for 9 minutes. His murder caused global protest against racism and police brutality. Chauvin convicted of second-degree murder and other charges last month. During his trial, his lawyer described the killing as an error made in good faith. Chauvin was also told to register as a predatory offender and was barred from owning firearms for life. The judge said the case had been painful for the community and the country, but above all for Mr. Floyd's family. Chauvin's sentence was one of the longest a former police officer has ever received for deadly force. We hope this sentence may bring Mr. Floyd's family one step closer to healing by delivering closure and accountability. This is Robert Ambarish. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. We have a piece of exciting news for our viewers. Mindlabs News First has added another segment to our weekly episode. Our next newly added segment would be Now You Know by Vinisha.
Thank you, Abby. Hello, everyone. My name is Vinisha Magason, and I'm thrilled to present this new segment on News First. Let's jump right into it, shall we? So, birthdays. Who doesn't like birthdays? The cakes, the gifts, the inevitable family gatherings. You name it. But if you are like us, you love birthdays because it gives you a chance to reflect and celebrate what has been great about the year that has just passed. What if I told you that you don't just get one birthday? You get two if you are the monarch of England. Yes, the Queen of England. Queen Elizabeth has two birthdays, her real one in April and an official one in June. Strange as it may seem, for centuries, English kings and queens have had this privilege. Their excuse? British weather. The practice began in 1748 when George II decided to move his birthday parade from the 9th of November to a day in summer, when the grand procession was less likely to be a washout. Summer is the only time for a proper parade. Over 1,400 parading soldiers, 200 horses, and 400 musicians come together each June in a great display of military precision, horsemanship, and fanfare to mark the Queen's official birthday. Trooping the colour. The Queen will inspect her troops. For years, she did this on horseback, but since 1987, she has attended in a carriage. That was an engrossing fact that we learned today. See you again in our next episode with more bizarre yet remarkable news around the world in Now You Know. Sayonara from Vinisha Magason.
Wow, who would have thought that? Before we end today's episode, here are some highlights of Father's Day celebration by our students in Mindlabs International Institution. See you again in our next episode of Mindlabs News First with more latest news and highlights. God bless everyone and stay safe. This is Johan Ebenezer Gabriel signing out.